Oh, hello, and welcome to Trailer Trash, the YouTube channel where we get drunk and we review movie trailers. And in case you have never seen my channel before, it is October, which means we are doing a Halloween month because Halloween is my favorite holiday, because I love Halloween, because I like dressing up in costumes, and because I have my Baby Spice buns in today. Now, this is episode 4 of our Halloween episode series month, Halloween Oktoberfest, which means Halloween is coming up and everyone is stoked. So I gotta switch up my position here a bit. Ooh. Now, let's get down to business. Since Halloween is right around the corner, we need some mood lighting. Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh, Halloween, spooky. Ooh, all the lights turned off. Yeah. Now it's time to drink. So today, our drink of the day is some Prophecy Rosé. I chose this because, one, it is my new favorite rosé. Check it out. You need some lighting there. Everyone go buy it. Number 2, prophecy. I feel like it fits with the Halloween theme. Like we're always talking about like prophecies or like reincarnation of the devil. It's when it comes to Halloween. I don't know. You know what I mean. It's very witchy. It's got a very witchy vibe. I am all about witches, so I'm digging it. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Cheers. Fan-freaking-tastic. Number 2, gin. That's right, you may notice I have a new set currently for the Halloween vibes. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, because gin made it. Cheers to gin. Number 3, I have a really great bracelet on today. Check it out. Casey, it says badass. I like to think of myself as a grade A badass. Bracelet. Take another drink. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time. The time for the Halloween movie trailer. This movie trailer coming up is my absolute all-time favorite scary movie of all time. Take a drink before we get started. Prepare yourselves. It's just so good. The rosé, it's just so good. All right, here we go. Ooh, New Line Cinema. Good company, good company.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
Something is coming.
You could just see cuts happening.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
There's a crew that got the same. He's in the John, puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
Nancy? There's something wrong with you. You're imagining things.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
No.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
No!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails,
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
no one will survive. From Wes Craven, director of The Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left, a new masterpiece in fantasy terror, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, in case you didn't catch that, that trailer was Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, not that stupid remake bullshit that they did a couple years back. 1984, I believe, is when it was released. Do you ever stop and think that, like, so you know the book 1984? Hold on, take a drink before I go into this, because it's a doozy. Do you ever stop and think that the book 1984, written by George Orwell, may not have prophesized the demise of our country, or a country, I guess. I don't know if it specifies the United States or not. To be honest, I've never actually read it. I just know Big Brother is watching. You know, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be the country in the 80s, and blah, blah, blah. We're like in the 2000s. We're like, here we are, 2020, and is it kind of the country? Yeah. But maybe it less so foreshadowed how the country was going to crumble, and more so foreshadowed awesome things that came out in 1984. I only say that because I feel like there's a lot of cool things that came out in 1984. You know, this movie came out in 1984, and like, there's a lot of other things that came out in 1984, and I feel like a lot of them are pretty dope. It's just a speculation. Take a drink. Uh-oh. I need more wine. Stand by. Alright, now let's talk about this goddamn movie because it is awesome. Written and I believe directed by Wes Craven. Yes, he's a white old dude, but, and this is like the one time I'm gonna say this, I like his shit. I do, I like his shit. He did, I think, like a handful of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. He did a handful of other horror movies. This one called They, I think, and it was kind of dumb. But, like, before horror movies really got dumb, they were just, like, kind of dumb, you know? If you watch a lot of 80s horror flicks, then you know what I'm talking about. I looked into the light. Just in case anyone's wondering why I'm holding a lamp, it is because I don't have a flashlight. So, there's that. My score for this movie is 9 out of 10. You want to know why? Because I f***ing love it. I f***ing love this movie. I love it. Couldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because it has some flaws. It's an 80s horror movie. Of course it has flaws. This is back in the day where horror movies were like, you know, pretty much the standard. Like, they had a standard script-ish for, like, all horror movies. It was like, you know, if your horror movie is about teenagers, they're all gonna have sex, and anyone who has sex dies. And, like, all the black people die, and only the whiteys live in the end, and most everyone dies, but then, like, one person lives, right? And, like, everyone else is like, oh, no, don't kill me, Mr. Slayer, and then they kill them. Or they're like, oh, what's that weird noise in the basement? Maybe I should go check it out, even though I know there's a mass murderer in my hometown. Like, come on. This is, I believe, Johnny Depp's first movie, and he pretty much kicks ass in it. Take a drink. The reason why I think this movie holds up is because it was the only scary movie back when I was like 12 or 13 that actually scared me. This movie scared me when I was watching it, so much so that I had to turn it off and then finish it the next day in the daylight. And for some reason, because I'm probably a psychopath, that made me excited. And so the next night, I watched the whole thing, start to finish, in the dark. And I was so proud of myself. And then I showed all my friends it, and then I showed all my family it. So it is my favorite horror movie. And I will forever stand by it. What were we talking about? Take a drink. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's Halloween. We're watching my favorite scary movie, and I want some rosé. Don't judge me. If you've never seen this movie, it is about Freddy Krueger, who is an entity that lives in people's minds. He's not like a real serial killer like Michael Moore from Halloween. He's like an entity that like lives in people's minds, that comes out in their dreams, and he tries to kill you in your dreams. And if you die in your dream, then you die in real life. So he only attacks children, and as like a byproduct of children, like teenagers count as children. So this movie is about teenagers in high school, and Johnny Depp is one of them. He's so great. And they are trying to hide from Freddy Krueger, and of course none of their parents believe them that he's like trying to kill them, because like if your 16-year-old daughter came to you and was like, "Mom, there's this scary dude with a messed up face trying to kill me in my dreams, and if he kills me in my dreams, he's gonna kill me in real life," they'd be like, "What drugs are you smoking?" It is a tad bit over dramatic, but honestly, that is what the film's about. Like, that just makes it that much better. It's just that much better. Take a drink. That's the other part. The other thing about this movie is just like, it's kind of crazy. It's like, especially for like the 80s, you know? It's kind of gory. It's just a good movie. It's just so good. It's a good horror movie. It has all the aspects that you want of a good horror movie. All the aspects I want of a good horror movie. Forever and Always, my favorite horror movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original from 1984, Wes Craven. Watch it. Watch it this Halloween if you haven't seen it. Halloween. Watch your romance. What are you going for as Halloween this year? Tell me. Tell me in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the button, hit the red button, hit the red button, or I'm gonna send Freddy Krueger after your ass. Hit the red button. Happy Halloween to everyone, and we will see you next week in November. Boo. I had a drink to that one. Cheers. Freddy Krueger has like this really scary theme song. If you've never heard it, go check it out. I'm not going to sing it because it's kind of like a Bloody Mary situation. I'm not trying to have him come kill me in my sleep tonight, but like, go check it out. It's like a children's like jump rope song. It's really creepy. I don't like it, but I do like it because I like